Here we go again on our own. All right. Yeah. Game number 3. Saunamen, Godar. I was waiting for you to jump in there, man. Golden, you told me that you want to really sing karaoke badly. All right, so they've switched spawns. Aliens starting up at Atrium doing a 2-3 split through Crevice and Reactor. Marines doing the same thing they were doing up north, building an armory and IP back at base, dropping the naturals, but pushing in a 1-1-1 route blocking scenario. First blood happens in flight control between Llama and Ulti.
But Tang gets a kill in Crossroads, isn't that first blood?
Well, first blood counts as a shot into another life form. But
oh, I guess. Tang working on Iceville too. He knows where Ice is, and he knows where Sammy is.
It is buying time, though. This is nice because there's only one skulk on either side. Beyond that, Volk ends up pulling into Crossroads. They really want the Tang kill here, and they're going to get it. Down he goes. Not enough time to get the meds in there. Shots coming from across the way from Neats on Ice. They've got the naturals up. You got Ulti making his way into Computer Lab right now, parasiting the RT as Wee is building up in flight control.
Got Mines, first upgrade for Marines. They're starting to put them out all across the map, in base and out of base.
I like that too. Random mine placements all over the place. Not really necessarily expecting them, especially Ice is going to walk right through here. Oh, he better be really careful. If Llama just pushed in there forcing Ice to run away, he's going to die by the mine.
I'm just going to try to save the flight control extractors instead. Facing 3 skulks.
Whoa!
Picks 2. It's a really good shooting from Llama.
You gotta love it when those pistols come out. I mean, does it feel as good as it looks when you whip a pistol out and you take down 2, maybe even 3 life forms?
Marine pressure up in Reactor. Nate and Tane. Against 3 skulks. And a 4th on the way. They get 3, but Sammy cleans it up.
All right. Now it looks like Wee and Llama headed out to Crevice. Going after this Harvester out here. They probably did hear Ulti behind them. Oh, I like the mine placement behind by Wee. Again, if Ulti wants to get in there, he's got to go above. So they're really kind of channeling where he's going to go, which I just think is great. We're removing the infestation here now in Crevice, and they're just going to go after that Harvester. This is exactly what we talked about, though, for the aliens, is that the Marines can get into these positions so quickly on this map through the different routes that are open to them. And look how quickly they can just start taking res down.
Look at Nate. He's just avoiding the combat. He's sprinting up to Reactor Core. He's going to get the Harvester down. Meanwhile, Ulti's in base, pulls the Commander out.
Does a little bit of damage to the arms lab, but nothing too major. We do have Reactor Core down to 35%, and Llama just chilling out here in Crevice while the Marines grab their 5th node in Crossroads.
Yeah, Sammy was able to kill Nate before he got the the Harvester in Reactor, and Mendez cleans up Llama in Crevice.
Yeah, Sammy G coming in, Hivil coming in, even out of the Hive. Hivil getting some great bites in on Tane, even able to take him out. They don't do any more damage on that Harvester. Vault getting over to Computer Lab. Llama quickly there to defend. Looks like, oh, wow, that was either or right there. 3 lurks. Not to be outdone by Air France this weekend by the legendary Snails. Godar is saying it's Air Spain, sort of.
Ish?
Air Spain German-ish.
Nice.
Oh!
Jesus. The mine trap.
Oh, those mines! We talked about them. The random place mines are so effective on this map, and those vents especially. Oh, but it looks like the stream has figured it out. Yes, it is my birthday. Happy 30th to Wasabi. I could not think of a better way to spend it than to be casting these games. These double lurks now. Losing that triple lurk, that means that they're pretty much going to be on 1 fade I mean, I guess Volk and Mindas can fade, so they're still okay.
They only had one fade last on Veil anyway.
Yeah, I mean, do you think that they'll hold out for an Onos? I don't think that really holding out for an Onos on Summit works as well. Unless you've got really good res flow.
I think they'll go 2 fades. Ulti's trying to work on the Harvester. Sammy and Ice are trying to protect him. Extractor. Can't we just say RT for both?
You know, you say that, but then you forget to say it, and so, yeah.
This Drifter's going to get picked over in Crevice.
Yeah. Out in Crevice. They're going to pick this Crag off before it can even get built, too. That's a big win for them as far as taking down the investment. And they really do need to start focusing on the res again. It looks like Icefelt goes down and falls his body deep down into the crevice in Crossroads. Sammy G now the only lurk alive. That's 2 higher life forms gone at 5 minutes into the game.
That's too early to lose your lurk.
You would know better than anybody else.
I really would.
Sammy G also going pretty low in Crevice against Tane. Can he get out? Tane's just waiting for him, but Tane loses the shot. Yeah, sorry about that, Golden. You opened yourself up for that one.
It makes me sad with something.
Good. Feel bad. It's my birthday. I'm allowed to make you feel bad.
Marine's about to go back up to 5 extractors.
Weapons 2 now online as well, so as if they weren't already, you know, demoralizing these lurks, they're going to be able to do it in an even faster fashion. Ulti working on the res node here in Crossroads. Sammy G trying to spike Wee. He's got support now from Tane on the other side. That's cross traffic. Do not cross the streams. I mean, they're bullets, so I guess it's okay.
They're streams of bullets. We've still got 3 minutes until fades. Not going to be out until 10 minutes.
It's mines. Some good mine placement still. They've really held the aliens back and protected a lot of their own res. They've dropped to 3 once, about the 6-minute mark, and they're already back up to 5. Tane in here in data core to try to defend. They've taken out Crevice. Tane allowing Mindas to just work it here. They're going to lose this node. Tane's going to go down. Shotgun's now being researched.
And they're pushing for upgrades in the hive. Scan goes down. They know where they are. The lurk's out of position to defend this.
Big shock. The upgrades are all back behind the crate at the backside of the hive. And now with Ivel dead, they're in a great position to eliminate at least one of these shells. Sammy G forced to come back as lurk. Over the box comes Icefelt. Great kills.
Marine's taking the opportunity to recap a little bit while the high pressure goes on. They're going to deny the res node and data, or Tane's going to come back.
So what does Godar do in this situation? They're having a hard time keeping 3 RTs up. They've lost these higher life forms. We are close to fade, but still a couple minutes away.
They have 2 choices. They can either focus on staying on 3, or they can just accept the fact that they're going to be on 2 and just kill Marine extractors. Keep the Marine tech from advancing until they get up fades. And I think that's going to be what they're going for. Hyvel's going to keep trying to expand while the rest of the team continues to do the work on the extractors.
And
this crossgate.
Yeah, this is going to make it really hard for that to happen. Because even though they got Crevice going up, potentially Data Core going up, that phase gate just means mobility, mobility, mobility for the Marines. And even though they're down to 3 extractors, they've got the right upgrades in hand, and now with those shotguns in their hands, makes it even that much more difficult for the aliens to do anything against them.
Tane picks up 2 kills, and there's the 3rd. And Crevice is going to be pushed.
Crevice indeed. Yeah, Llama's working on that Crag over there in Reactor Core. And the Reactor Core node's still at 33% from that early engagement about 2 minutes into the game. And so that's going to go down really quick.
The Crag has been in Reactor for how many minutes?
And they never moved it near the
harvest.
Oh, easy.
Slight commanding mistake. It's Hyvel, man. It's Hyvel.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, looking at the wrong side. Hyvel, please. Immediately drops the node again in reactor core, though. And it looks like Saunamen's going to claim Crevice, denying that natural. And now the aliens down to 1 active harvester. Marines to 6 extractors. Armor 1, weapons 2. Shotguns in hand. Enough team with welders out there.
Oh, and Volk's Fade Egg. That could have been dangerous. It's 2 shells down.
Whoa, and they take Sammy G! Oh, why do you get in for the bites? I mean, this is exactly what we're talking about is, you know, sure, you're doing more damage, but the spiking is much more effective at that point from that distance. You can't get into those tight corridors as a lurk, especially against a WEP 2 shotgun.
All the pressure is on Valk here. He has to do some amazing play.
It's looking more and more like Godar's real only option here is catching Saunamen with their pants down at base and pulling off a win that way, because every little bit of pressure is on Volk as the 1 fade. And I mean, I could see Mindas going fade here in just a second to support him.
Now, the Pira is getting a little low for the Marines. If the aliens can get a lot of these shotguns down and deny the recap, they do have a chance to come back.
Well, they denied the recap so far. I mean, they're only on 5 extractors as opposed to the 6 that they were. But he's already dropping ventilation, which is going to take him back up to 5. Volk taking some damage in here. Another meat shot happening. Ice fell. Look at Volk, went so low, down to 24%. Can somebody get back through? Can they get through?
Don't risk it, Volk.
No, Volk, what are you doing? Go away.
He thought about going
Go away. Hey, I've got 25% health. I should go. And GG from Godar. So there we go. Saunamen Marine ran on Summit. Not a shock to any of us.